The Nuclear Safety Council is the organization in charge of protecting workers, the people, and the environment from the harmful effects of ionizing radiation in Spain, by guaranteeing that nuclear and radioactive facilities are operated safely and by establishing the preventative and corrective measures to be implemented in nuclear and radiological emergencies. CSN is a public organization independent from the general state administration, with its own legal personality and assets independent from those of the state. It was created as the only competent body in the areas of nuclear safety and radiation protection. It has a human team of more than 450 people, 51% women and 49% men. Almost half of them are highly trained expert technicians who constantly pursue further training. The CSN oversees the safety of nuclear and radioactive facilities, along with the safety of waste management, the transport of nuclear and radioactive materials, the protection of exposed workers, and the impact that radioactive materials, discharges, and waste can have over the public and the environment. This mission is undertaken based on the values of independence, trust, competence, responsibility, and commitment, and around the priority areas of safety, objectivity, technical rigor, and transparency. Its main purposes are to propose to the government the new regulations and revisions of existing regulations on matters involving nuclear safety, radiation protection, and physical protection. To ensure that nuclear and radioactive facilities are authorized in accordance with the regulations. To oversee the operations and to inspect facilities, both nuclear and radioactive, as well as transport activities, manufacturing and approvals of equipment that includes radioactive sources or that generates ionizing radiation. To grant and renew operators and supervisors licenses for nuclear or radioactive facilities, diplomas for the heads of radiation protection services, and accreditations to run or operate X-ray facilities used for medical diagnostics. To work with the competent authorities in order to coordinate the preparedness and response measures for emergency situations. The CSN conducts environmental radiological surveillance, especially near nuclear facilities, through an extensive network of measuring stations and surveillance plants nationwide. The CSN issues an annual report which is submitted to the National Congress and regional parliaments. The President and other managers are regularly summoned under the appropriate Congress committee hearings so as to explain the content of the annual reports or any other matter related to its sphere of authority. Furthermore, it engages in international relations under multilateral organizations, international conventions and treaties, as well as maintains relations with foreign regulatory bodies bilaterally and through specific regulatory forums. The goal of these many international activities is to encourage learning among countries and to work jointly for the improvement of the global safety system. Likewise, the CSN has a permanent commitment to transparency and public communication, and to this end, it informs the public of all its activities, shares information through multiple channels, and publicizes the minutes of its plenary sessions, inspection reports, and all the publications issued by the Council. The Advisory Committee for Transparency and Public Communication brings together representatives of the main stakeholders and is a forum for furthering the CSN's important mission of engaging in dialogue with society. The Nuclear Safety Council, serving nuclear safety and radiation protection in Spain since 1980.